Hello, Tamara Green here for A Course in Miracles, lesson number 195. We are going to open up the gallbladder and spleen meridian lines on our sides, on the upper torso, and then we're going to move down and tap on our abdomen. So all of it together really does benefit gut health and therefore brain health. All right, no laughing during this. This is we're going to do the chicken dance here. I can't help but laugh every time I do it. So it's like your wrists are up kind of right in front of your shoulders, but what you're doing is you're using your arms to kind of slap against the sides of your rib cage. That's always so much fun. What is Tamara having me do next? All right, we're opening up the meridian lines on each side of our body. 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Very good. Now 2 inches below your belly. Pinky side of your wrist and alternating tapping. Let's do 30 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Take your flat palms clockwise, rub the belly all around the abdomen area. Too much fun. I'm having too much fun. Okay. Beautiful. 195. Love is the way I walk in gratitude. Gratitude is a lesson hard to learn for those who look upon the world amiss. The most that they can do is see themselves as better off than others. And they try to be content because others seems to suffer more than they. How pitiful and deprecating are such thoughts. For who has cause for thanks while others have less cause? And who could suffer less because he sees another suffer more? Your gratitude is due to him alone, who made all cause of sorrow disappear throughout the world. It is insane to offer thanks because of suffering, but it is equally insane to fail in gratitude to one who offers you certain means whereby all pain is healed and suffering replaced with laughter and with happiness. Nor could the even partly sane refuse to take the steps which he directs and follow in a way he sets before them to escape a prison that they thought contained no door to the deliverance they now perceive. Your brother is your enemy because you see him the rival for your peace, a plunderer who takes his joy from you and leaves you nothing but a black despair so bitter and relentless that there is no hope remaining. Now is vengeance all there is to wish for. Now can you but try to bring him down to lie in death with you, as useless as yourself, as little left within his grasping fingers as in yours. You do not offer God your gratitude because your brother is more slave than you, nor could you sanely be enraged if he seems freer. Love makes no comparisons, and gratitude can only be sincere if it be joined to love. We offer thanks to God our Father that in us all things will find their freedom. It will never be that some are loosed while others still are bound. For who can bargain in the name of love? Therefore, give thanks, but in sincerity. And let your gratitude make room for all who will escape with you the sick, the weak, the needy, and the afraid, and those who mourn a seeming loss or feel apparent pain, who suffer cold or hunger, or who walk the way of hatred and the path of death. All these go with you. Let us not compare ourselves with them, for thus we split them off from our awareness of the unity we share with them, as they must share with us. We thank our Father for one thing alone, that we are separate from no living thing and therefore one with Him. And we rejoice that no exceptions ever can be made which would reduce our wholeness, nor impair or change our function to complete the one who is Himself in completion. We give thanks for everything. We give thanks for every living thing, for otherwise we offer thanks for nothing, and we fail to recognize the gifts of God to us. Let our brothers lean their tired hands against our shoulders as they rest a while. We offer thanks for them. For if we can direct them to the peace that we would find, the way is opening at last to us. An ancient door is swinging free again. A long forgotten word re-echoes in our memory and gathers clarity as we are willing once again to hear. Walk then in gratitude the way of love. For hatred is forgotten when we lay comparisons aside. What more remains as obstacles to peace? The fear of God is now undone at last, and we forgive without comparing. Thus, we cannot choose to overlook some things and yet retain some other things still locked away as sins. When our forgiveness is complete, you will have total gratitude, for you will see that everything has earned the right to love by being loving, even as yourself. Today, we learn to think of gratitude in place of anger, malice, and revenge. We have been given everything. If we refuse to recognize that we are not entitled, therefore, to our bitterness and to a self-perception which regards us in a place of merciless pursuit, where we are badgered ceaselessly and pushed about without a thought or care for us or for our future. Gratitude becomes a single thought we substitute for these insane perceptions. God has cared for us and calls us son. Can there be more than this? Our gratitude will pave the way to Him, then shorten our learning time by more than you could ever dream of. Gratitude goes hand in hand with love, and where one is, the other must be found. For gratitude is but an aspect of love, which is the source of all creation. God gives thanks to you, His Son, for being what you are, His own completion and the source of love along with Him. Your gratitude to Him is one with His to you, for love can walk no road except the way of gratitude, and thus we go who walk the way to God. So 195 is love is the way I walk in gratitude. I don't know if you've ever heard of David Hawkins. I may have mentioned him much earlier in the Course in Miracles lessons. Gratitude is has one of the highest numbers, or the higher numbers in consciousness. A low number below, let's say 200. It's like grief, and I'm trying to even think of some of the lower consciousness, depression, right? Feeling like a failure. Those all have very low numbers to them. But one of the higher, much higher numbers that's given in level of consciousness is gratitude, right? And I wanted to read, this is, again, one of my favorite books that I love, that I read every single day, and I have for many years. It's called The 7 Sacred Flames. And on page 238, it's a prayer called I Now Accept My Abundance, right? And this could mean abundance in any way, shape, or form. Abundance of health, abundance of love, abundance of money, abundance of friendships, you name it, right? And it gives this little note about gratitude, and I just wanted to read it. Gratitude is the key to attract greater abundance. Always show gratitude for everything you receive. Appreciate the wondrous assistance we are now receiving from the realms of light. May you be God victorious in all you do, right? And that really says it so nicely that when we are in gratitude, again, like I mentioned in a previous lesson, life is not happening to us. Life is happening for us. And it's a beautiful opportunity for us to shift out of fear and into the very highly loving, evolved stance of gratitude. And speaking of gratitude, I am so deeply grateful to be with all of you on this wonderful journey that we are on together. So thank you so much. All right, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.